What is so funny? Hey Glam Fam, it's Zalina and Linwood here, and we have to do this head of hair. Look at this head. It is so busted. She had it shampooed last night. We're going to be trying out some of Shea Moisture's products today. First of all, I'm going to be using their 2-in-1 detangling conditioner. It says that it eases knots and conditions tangle-prone hair, which this hair is tangle-prone. So we're gonna put it to test because y'all know. Can we not? Because y'all know this child does not really care to have her hair done. So yeah, we've got that, and then you guys can see. Have a seat, please. Have a seat. Thank you. So this child's hair, as you guys can see, is very prone to frizzing. So we're going to be trying out this new frizz gel from Lord. Y'all can see I'm fighting with this child today. Hold on. Okay, the Frizz Defense styling cream, or gel cream, whatever. I'll try to get some shots of her at the end of the day after she goes to school and all of that. And that way you guys can see how well this lasts, because it says that it has a crunch-free definition shine with lasting hold to thick, wavy hair. So let's give it a shot. So I'm gonna start out just by taking down this loose ponytail that we had her sleep in, because typically we don't like to send her to bed with wet hair, but yesterday we did. No, they're trying to watch. You can't put the lens cap on there, girl. Okay, so now that this hair is taken down, I'm gonna go ahead and tilt you guys down a bit. That way I can put her here. Y'all can see I'm gonna have to do voiceovers that way. Right now I'm just misting water in this hair, as you guys can see. Basic supplies that you'll need. Of course, I've got a water bottle. If you're doing this right after shampooing, then you shouldn't need that. You'll need that comb right there. We're gonna use that for parting her hair out. Okay, I've got some of the, thank you. I've got some of the hair elastics without the metal clasp on there because those cause breakage. Let me work this water on in here. Alright Glam Fam, so after we have wet that hair down completely, I'm just going to go ahead and part down the center, but you can see my comb wasn't wanting to go through there, so I'm going to put some of the detangling cream on here. Now I always recommend that you start off with a very small amount, and then if you need to add more you can, like I'm doing here. But once you've added too much, then boo, you just have too much. You need to calm it down. So going ahead and starting off with less and working your way up is better. From there, I'm just going to go ahead and detangle with my Denman brush. You guys know how I feel about my Denman, especially for tender-headed little people. It is ideal. And you can see it's gliding through that hair pretty easily. So I would say the combing cream is doing its job, or detangling cream is doing its job pretty well. From there, we're going to go ahead and part this hair down the center of the head. I like to pull the hair back pretty firmly and use the bridge of the nose as a guide for my center part. Honestly, I wasn't all that satisfied with how the part line was turning out with this comb, so I do end up switching over to my metal tip comb that you guys see here. It gets a much better part line. I'm just going to finish all the way down the center with that. From there, I'm going to go ahead and band off the left side of her head. I know it's right on screen, but it's her left, so you're welcome. From there, I'm going to go ahead and work with just the right side of her head. And so I'm going to mist, and that way when I apply my product on there, it is able to help out with slip without leaving any buildup on the hair at all. From there, we'll go ahead and part off at the parietal ridge. For those who don't know, the parietal ridge is the portion of the head where it begins to curve out. So like I want you to picture like if a man was going bald, the region of that horseshoe shape up top where he would go bald, everything along that line is considered parietal ridge, and everything above that line is above the parietal ridge, if that makes sense. I hope it does. I'm going to put that hair off to the side, and then the excess hair, we're just going to go ahead and, just place off in a hairband just to keep it out of the way, like so. Once we've done that, I'm going to go ahead and take this hair here and kind of finger detangle. We're going to put a bit of the product in there, but my silly self forgot to take the thing out of there since it was brand new, so let me take that out. Now we're going to put the gel in there, and we're going to go ahead and work that through the hair. You can see Zalina wanted to know exactly what was going in her head, but she's what she is. You can see there I smelled it, and it actually smells rather nice, which honestly, in my opinion, most of Shea Moisture's products smell really pleasant.
Okay, so now I've got this hair saturated with the gel, and I'm gonna part off in subsections from this section. So I'm doing them about maybe an inch wide, and you can do these however big or small you want. You can notice after I part it off, I'm combing that hair pretty smooth, and then I'm using the tail of my comb and laying it over to the side, and that just helps to ensure that they stay as separate sections. If you want the shoelaces to be more detailed, you would do these smaller. If you are wanting them to be less detailed, then you would do them bigger. Now, honestly, on Zalina, because I know she's not going to want to sit forever, I'm going to go ahead and do them a little larger than I would typically do them on a client, because I'm not trying to fight her. She's a 2-year-old, and you know, it's too much drama sometimes. So from there, you're going to go ahead, pick up that first section, and you're going to separate it off into 2. Now you'll tie it just like you would tie a shoelace. So go ahead and slide down and tie. Then from there, you're going to pick up the very next subsection, split it into 2, and add in your 2 strands with those 2 strands. Once you've done that, go ahead and tie that off like a shoelace again. And you're going to continue this process all the way to the back of the head. So now pick up the next subsection, separate it into 2, add it to your strands. Notice that center section is not that clean. It's not a big deal because it's going to be covered up anyway. From there, go ahead, tie it off like a shoe. Now, here I had to move the phone because Zalina was trying to break my phone, so y'all get to see the ugly side of her here. And then I had to threaten to go ahead and, you know, choke her out. But, you know, God is good. Anyway, so we go ahead and continue this tying process. I ended up giving her a comb or a clip or something, and it kind of kept her occupied. Not really. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and continue this process all the way to the back of this section and then continue. See, she's over it now. We're good. Once you've gotten to the end of that section, you'll go ahead and tie that last one off like so. And then you're going to just go ahead and rubber band right after that. So put your 2 pieces together. I'm having you guys come in and look here so you can kind of see the detail of what's going on. So there you go. Here's how it's looking. From there, you can just go ahead and rubber band the very end of that section. So I've got my rubber band here, and I'm just going to go ahead and place that on the end of that section. And we're going to repeat those same steps basically on the opposite side here in just a moment. So just that over there. Okay. Once you're finished with both sides, you're going to go ahead and combine that hair that you sectioned off first into one ponytail with it. So I'm taking some of the frizz-free gel cream and applying it around the outer portions because I don't really like putting gel all in through them, the section. I don't want it all over her scalp. And here's where the foolishness begins with Zalina play with these rubber bands. I want y'all to know by the end of the video that entire thing of rubber bands was all over the floor. The spirit of extra this day was ridiculous. So look at this, look.
You're all done. You're all done. So that's the top of the shoelaces. And I just have her hair styled, not yet, have her hair styled in 2 ponytails, which you can see her part line's not straight because she ain't sitting still today. But it's children's hair, so who cares? Hey, let me show y'all, like, the amount of rubber bands I have on my floor right now because somebody wants to be extra today. Like, I'm gonna have to pray really diligently not to punch this baby. So, hopefully you guys were able to pick up something through this video about doing your little person's hair. And if you were, let me know in the comment box below. Until next time, you guys, take care. God bless. Stay glam. And you know I love you, boo. Bye-bye. William, say bye. 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 Child, I just realized with all the extraness that this child was doing, I forgot to tell you what I thought about the product. So, the 2-in-1 detangler seemed like it worked pretty well. What I like most about this is the smell. It's got like marshmallow or something in it. Marshmallow root and blueberries is what it says. And it works rather nicely. I wish I had just a tiny bit more slip because while it worked really well on her hair, I feel like textures that are a bit more kinky, it's not going to do as much with. Lord. Then with the Frizz Defense gel, it actually helped out with detangling as well. I don't know how I feel about the frizz portion of it yet, but I'll get back with you guys hopefully by the end of the day and let you guys know how much it actually helped out throughout the day with that. Did you just break my earpiece? Oh my gosh, I'm trading you in. Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Can I finish talking to them first?
Bye-bye.
Anyway, so that's my initial thoughts on the product. They both smell really nice, which honestly, most Shea Moisture products smell fantastic to me. Oh my gosh, who wants a free baby? Who wants her? Because she's free, you can have her. Are you ready to go to school? Hey, are you ready to go to school? What is so funny? You guys have an excellent day, and yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment box below. Take care, you guys. Bye. Alright, Glam Fam, so it's the end of the day, and I wanted to show you guys this gel. Hold on, Lena. So let me turn it down. So let's see on the sides. Turn your head. I gotta see it. It's not too frizzy. She's got a little bit of flyaways, but that's about it. Which usually by the end of the day she's got some, and it's still pretty soft to touch. No crunchiness, Zalina. You know, usually like there'd be some sort of crunch or something, but there's no crunch. Still not really frizzy. The hair feels very moisturized. And looks like her shoelaces are still holding up pretty tight. We may be able to get another day or two of wear out of that. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment box below. Child, you look like you got on a lace front. All these baby hairs everywhere. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment box below. Sorry for the trash can in the background, but we're real people and we live here. We have trash cans. Alright, bye you guys. Love you.
If you don't yet follow us on Instagram at GetGlamFam, be sure to check us out. We have tons of stuff that you just may love, including comedy, foolery, and behind the scenes stuff on videos like the one you saw today. Be sure to check us out and follow. Take care, God bless, and stay glam. You know I love you.